Hey guys. So today's is a very good day. Today, many of you might be aware if you're all up in the Sherlock fandom. Today is the day that they start shooting series season 3, and we got a tweet from Mark Gatiss today where he said that the first episode could be called Empty Hearse, which was very funny. And he was a picture with it of the oh, I never know what to call these things. They're like, the little title card things. I'll put a link in the description or annotate or something. But it was pretty freaking sweet, and I was like, yeah, so happy. It made me so much happier from yesterday. Lou tweeted yesterday, and Gates, of course, he did, because he talked about, because they were going to Cardiff, where they're shooting, I guess, the first couple scenes. We don't know, but it's very exciting, because I have a lot I'm going to talk about. If this video gets long, I'm sorry. I just have a lot on my mind concerning this next series of Sherlock, and I think one of the biggest ones has to be, we all know that Sherlock is going to reveal himself to John, and that's a big part of it, and I'm really looking forward to how they do that, because they said they're not going to do it in a way that, they're not going to do it as it's been done before. Usually in the book, he comes up disguised as a person, as like I think it's like an old man or something, and he comes in disguised that way. And Gatiss and Moffat have said that they've switched it up a bit so that maybe this disguise won't be a thing. It'll be more obvious. And so I'm curious how that's gonna go, and it's all very exciting. Another thing I'm so excited about, because I love Louis Bradley, who plays Molly Hooper, and I have a feeling she's doing scenes today, but I'm not sure, because yesterday she tweeted and was like, she's talking about the studio, cause they've been setting up the studio for T2B for a while, and so I don't know if she'll have a scene today, but I'm pretty sure in the next couple of days, maybe, hopefully, I pray, she does a scene, because I love her character, Molly Hooper, a lot, and I feel that even if, I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical about, like, how they're gonna do Molly and Sherlock thing, because I'm a Sherlock shipper, but, when it comes to the canon, it's tricky to know what to expect, because I do want Sherlock in some way to reach out to Molly, and maybe tell her thank you or something. Not that awkward thank you he gave her in the lab. But I don't know. I feel like they need to do something for her in this first episode. Her and Sherlock in some way, I don't know. And I'm really excited though about this whole season. We know it deals with Radwatton and Bow. Not Bow. Hi. And so I'm very excited. Like, I don't know. I've been very anxious about this the last couple days. It's kind of built on me. Cause I've been doing a lot of writing and stuff, and it's kind of cool. I love how everyone's getting so excited, even though we might not get much in details. We'll probably get a couple tweets that give us some kind of idea, and pictures maybe. But I'm really happy that the gang's back together. The Sherlock, Holmes, Molly, and all of them. I am nervous a little bit, because it's kind of a big deal for this is the third series. Like, I don't know. I think I don't know if a lot of people thought it'd get this far. I think it would. I came into the family a bit after the fact, because I'd seen all these posts and stuff, and I was like, I've always been fascinated by Sherlock Holmes and stuff because I read stories before, and ACD's stories, and I was like, and I love detective stories, which is a thing, and so I was like, this is cool. I hope it does well. And so when I was watching it, because I watched it on my phone actually, it was another phone. It wasn't this one, but it was another one, much smaller, and I was watching it, and I was like speeded through the episodes like really quickly, and a friend of mine was the one who was like, you need to watch the show, you're gonna love it, and I was like, okay, and so as a person who loves the Sherlock Holmes stories, I was like captivated. I was like, oh wow, this is like the best thing I've seen in a long time. And so of course I got very into it, and I'm really excited about this. I live in the US, so I'm pretty sure I probably won't be able to watch it for a while. And I don't like to watch things online because I don't know, I'd rather have like something, like watch it live or something, but unfortunately they don't do the same thing they do with Doctor Who, where we get to watch it all of us get to watch it on the same night. We have to watch it like a year later basically. But I think that I would break my rule for this because this is different. This is something much bigger than anything I've ever done like actually really been invested in before. So that'll be a thing. Right now I'm wearing my Middle Earth shirt, which is kind of funny because the DVD for The Hobbit's about to come out on the other side note. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. Like, I don't know, I have a lot of questions really running through my mind about this new series because, you know, we've been kept in the dark sort of, besides the clues we've been given, little small clues. And like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna dissect the hell out of it, of all the things we get until we get to see everything. And I'm really excited. But I feel like I think I get attached to like minor characters a lot because I think a lot of my favorite characters are always the minor ones, the people who you don't expect to like, to care about so much, but then you do. And here I go on my tangent about Molly Hooper again. Because I don't know, for me, she's kind of like me. She's like every woman who's ever cared enough about someone so much. You're willing to just be there for them. You may want more, but you're willing to just take it and run with it and be there from. I can't get enough out of, because I watched the Wrecking Back Fall yesterday actually, because I don't know, I was feel like I needed to watch it again, even though it destroys my soul every time. And I was watching it, and I know those two scenes with Sherlock so well, between her and him, because like, I don't know, it's something that's been a part of me for, like, I connected with those things so hardly. I think the first time I watched the scene where he sneaks into the morgue and she's about to leave and it's dark and everything, I think that was the most craziest scene to watch for me because, like, well, emotionally wise, because I remember when I watched it the first time through the whole series, I was wondering, hey, when's Molly gonna show up again? Because I like her. I like this girl. And then I was like thrown off, like, for all I didn't know I didn't expect that scene at in the lab, when he tells her that she's always counted to him and he's always trusted her, and like, I feel like in a way that was a redemption scene for him for always being so horrible to her. And I know that the whole thing the whole story is mostly about John and Sherlock and their adventures together and all these cases and all the mayhem that happens. But I feel like it'll be nice for him to have someone outside of that, not romantically involved, but like a friend who he can go to, because obviously she sees him in a way that most people don't care to look at. They look at the man, the image of the man, not the man himself. And I feel like John and Molly are they're kind of sort of one and the same sort of, but Molly's known him a bit longer than John has, but she can say things like that, and it'll 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 like it'll scare him a bit, because you don't he doesn't notice he did never really notice that she paid that much attention to him. And whereas John, who's been living with him for a bit, he was living with him for a bit before the fall, and so he was able to, like, he's also that person who can say, hey, no, you that was not a good thing to do. No, that was not a good thing to say. You need to, you're human. You need to latch onto the humanity. Don't go away. Don't run away from it. And like, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. And I feel like as much as the fans want him to have someone in that way, I feel that he already has. He does have people who he cares about. I think on the rooftop scene with Moriarty, that he wouldn't have called those people's names out if he didn't believe that they were his true friends, Lestrade and Miss Hudson and John. And I think a lot of people, I know there was a lot of people who were surprised after really taking care and love of Molly that he didn't call her name out, but Moriarty stopped him and was like, 3 bullets. And so I think Molly was his secret weapon, really, honestly. I like to think of her that way, because no one really saw her before that. I mean, you saw her in Scandal in Belgravia when the Christmas scene, but you didn't really know like the extent of her care and affection for him until really the Reichenbach fall, when she showed him that she's a bit more capable of being there for him, even if he didn't know it at first. And I'm pretty sure during the however much time they're gonna choose for his return, I'm pretty sure even if it came in like text message or something, I'm sure in a way he wanted to still be connected to that world in some way, and I know she would be worried about him. And I know that maybe he told her to look after John. I feel like that would be a good thing. I don't know. I just feel I have a lot of feels, guys, and I don't know. I'm probably gonna get like really in depth to this when I actually watch the series and see like maybe I held some truth to that. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm really excited, and I'm so pumped to see what happens and what the next 2 episodes will be called. And I don't want to get this too long, so I'm gonna talk for a few more minutes and then wrap it up. I know there's supposed to be a wedding apparently, and as much as I like the idea that it's Mary and John, but we don't know, and people have been making speculation of Mary being Molly, and I'm just like, I see them as friends, which is him and Molly as friends, but you never know what happens during those times when you're without the person you truly care about and latch onto as a friend, or maybe someone you care about more than that. Things can change, but I feel like they might actually found a Mary for John. And Val, I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna say it because I've read all the stories before, and so I know about the story. I think it's called His Last Bow or something like that, and that was a good one. And I don't know. I'm just oh, I say I don't know so much, but this is an insane time for me because I have there's just so much going on, you know. All the feels are just there, and you think about it. And I may have talked about Molly a lot, but if you know me in any kind of way, you know that I care and love about her character so much. And though most people won't see it that way, I feel like she does have a part in his life. It's just not in a way that you'd expect. I guess that's what I'm saying. And I hope y'all are as excited about Series 3 as I am, because I am too. I'm just like, ugh. I actually did something weird today when I was at my taking my little brother outside. It was like maybe 2 hours ago or something like that. And I was on Twitter looking at the feed, and I think Jadis, he had tweeted it at like it was like 4 hours before I got on, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh. I did this weird little skip thing. Not skip thing. I was like standing on like a curb, and I did like a little jump, and made like this weird noise. It was weird, but it was I was just so excited, you know, and I'm still so excited, and I can't wait to see how everything plays out and what is gonna happen in this new. I know there's gonna be a lot. There has to be a lot. um, so I will see you guys soon, maybe. Um, I'm gonna go do something. I don't know. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you have any concerns or questions or things you want to talk about, please do so down below. I would love to talk to you guys about stuff. I guess that's it. Bye.